So hot off my failure in with the pet build in the Steps of Torment, Gates of Anguish, I decided to grab my Aether guy and have a go at it. The only big changes, since I like mentioning changes with the build because it's my build and it's my build. I threw Kilrian Shattered Soul in the chest piece for its fire and vitality damage, but also its vitality resistance. And its completion bonus is fire and vitality damage. I don't really care about Kilrian's Flame as much, but I mean it's a nice little add-on for a response. I think that Chains and Hallowed Ground are still viable, but for now I'm gonna go with Kilrian Shattered Soul until I get like a Chains that actually supports my present build. And then I also switched out the Spellwoven Threads for an Unholy Inscription, basically for the same reason. The resistances and the damage type are a little better than the burn damage that existed before, or the three dot damages. I actually had to remember that I'm not playing the pet build right now, and that my main attack is actually on my my right mouse button. And I actually I have to remember that I'm... Wow, that's weird to have him here. So I had to remember, not pet build, have to actually play the game. Yeah, so the thing about Kilrian's ability here is it'll proc off of things that hit me. So if something jumps on me like that, it's gonna have a bad time if that procs. And it's especially gonna have a bad time if that procs along with my my Aetherlord Signet proc. Since I have two of those sitting there as well. God, the crossbow noise is so much better than it used to be. Let's get the style points on that kill. just pick the guy out of the air. When you send him flying with Kaladar's Tempest. I'm kind of hoping that the Nemesis spawn for the undead shows up in this video as well, even if it's in the Gates of Anguish. But I wouldn't want it there because it would be a big risk. But still, it'd be fun to see it. And I mentioned in the pet, when I was doing the pet video in the Gates of Anguish Steps of Torment thing, I can't beat the Nemesis spawn for Cronley's gang with this guy presently. I think it would require me to rebuild his, like, re-gear him specifically to fight that guy. Because that jerk, the Garzon the Unseen or whatever his name is, he's a perfect mage killer. Because he has Shadow Strike, and I mean he's not. Well, let's just go over this again in case anyone missed me saying it in the previous video, or if I don't upload the previous video because I actually failed at the steps. I failed at Alcamos. Because like an idiot, I ran in his door without thinking, and then I ran in his door without thinking of what I was doing, and then I ended up fighting him and I had zero freeze protection on that character, and he just kept freezing me over and over again. So, yeah, I failed at that. Like, that was honest failure on my part. So anyways, the Nemesis spawn for Cronley's gang, he's a Nightblade at his core. He dual wields, he has Shadow Strike, he has Veil of Shadow, he has the Blade Pet thing, whatever it's called. It's one of those weird moments where I think I maybe got stunned and just stopped attacking, even though I was holding the button down. He has a Blade Pet. He has the Blade, I don't remember what it's called. It's not Blade Trap. It's that ability where the Nightblade, they can't move or attack, but they're invulnerable to damage and they reflect a ton of damage. It's like the Blade Shield or whatever, and he has that. So it's like anytime I stopped channel and hit him with the beam, he pretty much has like the perfect counter to everything I can do. The only way presently I could see beating him is I kind of have the strategy in my head, but I don't think it would actually work. I would actually not be using Albrecht's Aether as the primary mode to deal damage to him. I would actually consider doing Kalidor's Tempest and sort of trying to stutter step. I mean, it's not easy to do in this game, but I would maybe go and grab some move speed gear, and then I would really try to do some stutter stepping and like stutter step Tempest, and then when the opportunity presents itself, I could beam him. But it's such a difficult boss to deal with as a caster. Because he just has the perfect counters to whatever you're gonna do. Man, that's a rare time when I actually sorta ran out of energy with this guy. I am picking up all of these components because I actually need certain components now. Or I'm running low on certain components I don't necessarily want to be running low on. That are just really commonly used for crafting and whatnot. You know, I probably could have gotten away with just devastating that area. Yeah, that crossbow sound is so much better than what it used to be. Kudos to that design choice. So yeah, it's like when I enter his area, the Nemesis spawn for Cronley's gang, when I enter the area, it's like, and he's around, I'd have to wait for him to do a Shadow Strike, which means I'd have to blow my Mirror of Oraktes. I just have to blow it immediately, intercepting his Shadow Strike. Because if I don't, I'd come very close to death. He can't insta kill me. It requires him to hit me twice to kill me. But it's like he can. It's just such an obnoxious thing. He can just pounce on you and then start slashing you, and then if you respond with anything, he's gonna go into his blade barrier. Whoops. I'm so used to the new, just new way energy is being handled with this guy. I forgot I have to actually stop firing the beam occasionally. So yeah, it's like that nemesis spawn. And then if it's like, if I start channeling at him, he throws up his blade barrier. And his blade barrier... And his blade barrier, reflects. And I'm, my beam is not an insignificant source of damage. So it's like, if it gets reflected at me, I think just... regardless of what I have as my, oh, that's an interesting weapon. And it's like, whatever I have as my Aether resist just is not going to matter. Because I think it actually reflects its own damage type, now that I think about it. Oh, it's a crossbow. Yeah, I don't actually have that one. So yeah, and then you have to keep moving. At least I have to keep moving because he's also got his little blade pet thing. And that, it's a rare. It's a hero. We're gonna kill it. Did he just get healed? Oh, there's a priest in there, I bet. God damn it. Lame ass nonsense. You have to wait, just wait. It's just wasting time now running around. Oh, he trapped me. Yeah, it's really sad I can't beat him. I haven't encountered the Kaiman's Chosen one yet. I've done a little searching for it. I just haven't run upon it yet. Come upon it yet. So yeah, I've beaten the Aether one twice, the Undead one twice, and I've gotten the one for Chthonians once. So it's like I had him spawn. I had the Crownly one spawn. It's just he's just too good. Too good against my build specifically. I could attempt the Room of Death, but like I wouldn't even go in there with my pet build. In all fairness, the next time I do this, I think I am gonna go in the Room of Death with the pet build. I mean, I want to actually upload this video. Damn it. I'll do it. It's against my... We're just gonna load up on all my... We're just gonna load up on all of my ointments. Oh, that's getting funny. Oh, I ran by the door, didn't I? Okay, bring it on, fools. I'm gonna die because I said a thing. I should actually not do that off screen. I should make sure I look to see where the heroes are. Just in case they're reflective. Okay, we got this guy done. Wait. Okay, there's another guy done. Yeah, because reflective would just end my day instantly. And I don't mean the reflective the knights have. I mean the actual reflective. Hero hero ability will absolutely ruin my weekend while I'm in here. Oh, the Death Revenant. I was like, Death Revenant? Why does that sound... It's like, oh, right, there's a hero. It's like he's a hero unit, but... Oh, I did it. Why do I still hear a crossbow bolt? Yeah, door's open. Where is the... Huh. Well, then. Here I was worried. All these blueprints, and I've got them all. In all fairness, I am absolutely jacked. Don't freeze on me, Grim Dawn. I am absolutely jacked up on ointment right now, too. So, yeah, that's probably why I was able to do this. Obsidian Grasps. Now, is it just me, or did that get, that got changed, didn't it? I can't equip them anymore. I think they just jacked the physique way up on them. The physique requirements. So now that I've done that, the rest of this should go swimmingly fine, correct? Eh? 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 If there's a smash cut coming up... Oh, don't... Grim Dawn, I swear... Grim damn it. It'll be grim night. It'll be grim nighttime for you. Wasn't that guy just in the damn room of death? Oh, Death Revenant. He's a bounty. He's a rare bounty. It's funny to me that he popped up as just another guy in there. I think I lost that train of thought. Yeah, if there's a smash cut coming up, you'll know why. It's because I had to be a smartass and I die for it. I've probably had more game deaths from me making snark instead of paying attention than probably legitimate, like, other legitimate game deaths. Like, no, it's not lack of skill, it's not lack of ability, it's not lack of gear, it's I say a stupid thing and get wrecked for it. Talk shit, get hit is practically my motto. Oh yeah, and in the pet build, I pretty much ran to the next floor. I didn't even fight the guy that's up there. It's like, man, I just screwed that all up, didn't I? In the pet build video. I did nothing challenging in it, and I ran and I failed at Alcamos. Yeah, for the record, I honestly think that this build can handle itself much better, strictly because, oh man, we're just running away from that. freaking, what you call it, bad guys. There's, that was Dark Revenant, or was that a Death Revenant again? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I'm getting shot by an archer. Yeah, I don't know that I'm actually going to be uploading that video. Now that I think about it more, the pet class going through this should actually do it correctly and do it successfully instead of me failing miserably at Alcamos and skipping all the good stuff in this. In case I don't upload it, I will point out I did not do the Room of Death in it. I did not fight the boss that's up here. This may have been a bad move on my part. I'm gonna run back through this door. I was hoping there'd be an open area, and then it's like, oh wait, I forgot, I'm Nemesis with undead, so it's like there is no such thing as open areas with undead anymore. Especially in here. I am getting, like, not to jinx myself for the RNG gods, but I feel that I'm critting a lot. You know what? Let's go upstairs and actually fight this guy. You know, I just said that, and that like ominous music sting that happens when you're in the underground areas, in the crypt areas, the like brrrr, just happened as I said that. Never a good sign. I hear you growling. Don't mind me. I'm just a guy with a laser beam. He's gonna mind me. It's like WB. I did that while getting shot by the back through a doorway. Yeah, I think Myvan's Sphere of Protection is the entire reason my Arcanist has gotten way better. Because he was able to survive the Room of Death, and he's been surviving so far in here, and it's... I mean, yeah, I am still hopped up on a lot of ointment, but... I mean, the biggest problem I had with him, regardless of what build I was using of the three... It's like, regardless of the build I was using of the three, I'd have trouble just surviving. And now it's like, I feel like I'm just living longer and better. And damage is far less of an issue. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and try to face tank stuff, and I'm going to run away from that crap for sure, but yeah, it's like Myvan's Sphere just it mitigates just enough damage that my sort of whatever tankiness I had before is just ramped up very nicely. Okay, so we gotta go the up route to get up here. Not bad. Yeah, sometimes this place... I don't come here a lot. And I will be absolutely honest. I actually avoid this place. Unless I'm doing it for, recording purposes. I generally don't like farming in the roguelike setting. I mean, I've gotten a lot better at it because I've got a better character, but for the most part, I avoid the roguelike setting of this place.
That skill's not ready.
See if I can angle. I just want to say that the sound in this game has gotten, like, way, way better. In this update. Like, absolute kudos to sounds, because this has gotten a hell of a lot better. Like, I know a lot of it's the same, like, the beam sound effect is definitely the same, but I think the little explosions that happen with the cluster bombs, the canister bombs, are different. They sound different enough to my ears, and they actually sound pretty good. But it's like the gunshots and definitely the crossbow sound effects are a lot better.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, this is another Room of Death, isn't it? Kinda. Oh, I'm full up. Dang it. Well, it's not that good anyways.
That skill's not ready.
It's like I got the skills not ready dialogue sound effect, and then it's like oh, it was ready a half second. A half second after I actually pressed it the first time, my little button mashing fingers had it pressed the second time. Hang on a sec. Okay. He won't buy anything, will he? No. All of his gear's 52. Already no guile.
My inventory is full.
Damn it. I want that arcane lens. Don't go walking away from him. I think you can eventually learn to craft arcane lenses. I just can't. Oh my god. That'd be lame. Just getting killed by one of those as it explodes just because you don't see it because you're running by so quick. Where in the hell am I going? Oh, right. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to run around just willy-nilly. And it's like, oh, right, I'm in the last area and I have to go around the long way. So yeah, admittedly, I don't come here a lot, but I do know that you can get good rolls on the rocks, on the wreckage that blocks your path. Ah! Some don't jump at the door. You know, I really shouldn't. I should also not mock anything in here because, you know, talk shit, get hit still applies. I think I'm just going to go for him. This isn't where he is. It's kind of a funny phrase. I'm like, I'm just gonna go for him. Wait, this isn't where he is. Sometimes I English good. Oh, right, there's one right in front of the door. Oh, there's one right here. Okay, I don't think one pops up here. Because we are going to... We're going to get completely... Totally... discoed out again. I know none of these actually... Not a lot of these actually affect what he does. Or affect him. But that's not going to stop me from doing this. I especially want the anti-freeze one. I got him. That was the sound effect of me going, oh no, I should get out of the thing. So let's see.
My inventory is full.
I know, dummy. I forgot Grim Dawn doesn't do that. So that's a one like that. Okie dokie, we're in the treasure room. Shade leather leggings and starfire. Not bad. I already have that recipe. So, that was the steps to Torment, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for more Grim Dawn stuff.